Now on to another big story of the day. Despite a judge's order and the Supreme Court refusing to extend a temporary stay, Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis still will not issue marriage licenses. After a confrontation caught on tape at the office, attorneys for some of the same-sex couples denied marriage licenses filed a petition asking Davis to be held in contempt of court. So federal Judge David Bunning summoned Davis and her deputy clerks to federal court in Ashland at 11 o'clock Thursday morning. She has until tomorrow to respond to that petition. Governor Beshear issued a statement today saying he has no legal authority to remove Davis from office. He also said again he would not call a special session to deal with the issue of marriage licenses. WYMT's Sean Moody talked to the Rowan County Judge Executive about all the attention this has brought to the county.
The Rowan County Judge Executive told me he expects there will be serious consequences for Kim Davis on Thursday. I also talked with one of the same-sex couples who had been trying to get one of those marriage licenses. They told me they thought today really would be the day. Last night, the U.S. Supreme Court denied Davis's request for a stay. She was required to begin issuing marriage licenses first thing this morning, but she denied them as a crowd gathered in the courthouse.
I just want you all to know that we are not issuing marriage license today.
Why? David Ermold and David Moore were one of the couples.
I just want her out, whatever that means. If that means they have to fine her, they have to jail her, whatever that they do, that's not what's important to me. It's get her out of office and get somebody in there that's going to just do the job and do it, not just do it, but do it happily.
Now Judge David Bunning has ordered Davis and all of her deputy clerks to a hearing for a motion to hold her in contempt. Rowan County Judge Executive Doc Blevins expects something serious to happen.
I think it's all in the judge's hand. I think it's she's not been following what the judge told her to do. She's exhausted all her opportunities to get a stay or to prolong this, and I think the judge will probably come down pretty hard on her.
If for whatever reason there were to be a vacancy in the county clerk position, license applications would go to Blevins.
I'm going to follow the law. I took a sworn oath to follow the law, and whether I agree with it or not agree with it religiously, I'm going to follow the law.
Now, of course, the entire country's attention is focused here on Rowan County. Judge Executive Blevins told me he hopes that people outside the area realize there's more to Rowan County than just this controversy. In Moorhead, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Tonight, Republican candidate for governor Matt Bevin said he supports Kim Davis and her, quote, willingness to stand for her First Amendment rights. His challenger, Democrat Jack Conway, says he would support a law that would protect clerks who do not want to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. And Jim Obergefell, the plaintiff in the case that led to the Supreme Court legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide, called Davis's actions, quote, unconscionable. As we mentioned, federal Judge David Bunning has summoned Kim Davis and her deputy clerks to federal court in Ashland Thursday. During that hearing, a motion calling for the judge to hold Davis in contempt of court will be discussed. Legal experts say the judge could send Davis to jail.
That is a possibility under a civil contempt citation. It's kind of this notion you hold the key to your own cell. You can get out when you comply with the law. Now, if I was a betting person, I don't think Judge Bunning will do that. I think what he may do is just issue a hefty fine, and it'll be a daily fine that will accrue until she decides to obey the law.
Davis's response to the motion to find her in contempt must be filed tomorrow, and it cannot be longer than 5 pages. We now